Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Fatson, CEO of the Fatson Podcast, in association with the Lifestyle is Deep, and this is the Five Rounds Podcast. Before the show begins, I'd like to take this opportunity to I'd like to take my opportunity right now to admit defeat. That's two results. Yeah, you do that. Yeah,
I like the whole thing with the glasses. I like that. Carry on, sir.
So, as I said the last time, I'm going to quote a very famous combat sports star and say,
"Here we go again.
I am sorry for absolutely fuck all, because it is what it is, man." To be honest with you, I came through. I gave my prediction. Jake Paul beat Mike Tyson on points. No one really cares, man. It's just the YouTube thing, man. So like, who gives, man? It's cool. It is what it is. I got it wrong. I'm down and out at the moment. I'm not gonna take this as a loss. I'm coming back stronger.
What is this?
And here we go. Yeah, I got it wrong. So what? I don't have the greatest of all time this time. So
I will survive. That's what you're doing right now. You know, that's what you're doing. Right? Is the violence. Is the violence. You know what I mean? This is ridiculous. Anyway, this is 5 rounds.
Hey yo, it's 5 rounds, 5 topics a season. Home of the most controversial opinions. Dropping each round on a Friday. If you're about the top trends, then it's our way. So make sure you subscribe. Believe it or not, the vibe is out here. Whereby the peeps can talk with no fear. Hey, what's the name of the podcast right here? What's happening? This the vibe right here. Pandies be the tribe right here. We about to go live right here. If you're talking about the rounds, then it's 5 right here. What's happening? This the vibe right here. Pandies be the tribe right here. We about to go live right here. If you're talking about the rounds, then it's 5 right here. Hey, yo, hit the like button. You know I'll be checking.
Woo wee. Right. Okay, let's go. Welcome to 5 rounds, guys. My name is Juan Tally. I've got Mr. Over Too Nice and making a guest appearance from last week since the prediction. 2 for 2, as Mr. Definitely Not Francis, aka the fact checker, had said.
By the way, where is the fact checker?
Yeah, where is he? Ask him.
Where is Mr. Fact Checker? Where you at, bro? Because we've got beef, you and I. We started last week. Let's keep it going.
That guy, he has started drinking. He found out drinking, so he's on a 3-day bender.
Oh, he's here. He's here.
Oh, he's here, Mr. Bushido Brown.
He's on a 3-day bender.
I kept to my side of the deal. I'm just waiting for the next fight because after this, I'm going on a winless. No, not a winning streak. So not a winless streak. A winning streak after this. So just watch this space, ladies and gentlemen, because sometimes I do this for content. By the way, it's not just because I got it wrong.
No, I say. Do you know what?
Embarrassing.
To be honest, yeah. To be honest, right? I think at this stage, I can admit I never want to hear Fatson's bet because I might be that I've betted on the same thing and I'll end up losing.
I watched your reactions, Obi. I saw you. You were on my side.
No, because I say, I was just thinking. Imagine if I went to the bookies, right, and let's say this Man U playing Chelsea, and I've done my bet, and then you're talking to Fatson and he says, "Oh, this is the bet I've done today, and it's exactly yours." Like you start feeling sorry for yourself. You say, fuck, I'm screwed."
It is what it is. It is what it is. I'll take my L. I'll take my second L. But as like a true fighter that I am, I'll come back stronger. I'm gonna rebuild, I'm gonna regroup, and my predictions are gonna be on point going forward. So you guys do with that as you please.
if you were a clairvoyant or a tipster, you'd be out of business right now, man. You'd
It's a
be
good
out
job.
of.
It's a good job I'm not. But the thing is, let's not even go into it. I'm going into
I,
politics. It was rigged. Anyway, let's leave it at that.
I think
We can get into the fight. We can get into the fight before we start talking about the podcast. We can get into the fight. What did you think about the fight then? Why do you think the fight was rigged? We're talking about Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul, guys. Sorry, Jake
It,
Paul. It was Jake
it
Paul,
is
right?
Jake Paul. Yeah.
Yeah, it is Jake Paul. That's right. So why do you think it was rigged? And I've seen some videos that people are putting
But the
out.
thing is, you can watch any boxing video after a big fight, and they'll be like, "This punch was pulled. That punch was pulled." I'm trying my best not to comment on anything to do with that fight because of the fact that it was Jake Paul, and like I said in the previous episode, got to respect the man for lacing up the gloves and getting in there because it ain't easy.
Yeah.
And you can say his fights have been staged or they haven't been staged. What he's done for the sport and for himself. And you know what? Another thing I thought about is I'm not gonna knock any man for trying to make his money.
Yeah.
And he's well and truly made his money. So
guy is kind
it
of
wasn't.
hustle. I see. He's on the grind.
He hustled us all. You know what I
Money,
mean?
True.
He hustled us all.
money,
I'm a boxing purist, and I watched it. You know what I mean? It's like it's one of them. If it
just
was rigged, it was rigged. Fair play. They 20 mil
And you
in the
know, he
back
gave us
pocket.
first beliefs because you see with the videos when you see the videos when he's training, you're like,
There
this
you
guy
go.
can destroy.
And we all fell for it. We all fell for it.
Yeah.
Like, I had Mike is back. Come on, bro. He's 58 years old, man. What are we doing?
Iron Mike is old. Iron Mike is old. So
But
yeah,
Those moments in it though, when I watched it, I thought, yeah, we really watched. For me, especially, like I've seen this guy go from being the baddest man on the planet to being just a shadow of his former self, and that in itself was quite sad to see. But like, as far as being a boxing fan goes, even just seeing him back in the ring was also really nice to see, and like the bob and weave, the old school techniques, and even like things backstage, him, Evander Holyfield, and Lennox Lewis. That's an iconic picture. I'm gonna get that shit blown up in here. Do you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
those three, there was an era where they made the heavyweight division what it was. So credit where credit's due.
all right, okay, sir. Okay, sir. I'm gonna be honest. I think for me it was more of the after. Everybody was talking about, oh, Iron Mike. This is the one part that was fascinating me. A lot of people were like, Mike Tyson's gonna knock him out. He's gonna knock him out. And then after the narrative changed, and like the world we live in now, it's about narrative, isn't it? And they go, Jake Paul, how can you go after an old man? And, you've seen the memes, Jake Paul in a retirement home looking for his next opponent, stuff like that. And obviously some people are saying at least Michael made his money. Like it's almost like people hyped themselves up, but they prepared for the worst. Like they knew that if Jake Paul lost, they would have clowned Jake Paul. If Jake Paul won, you know what I mean, they'd have still clowned him for going after an old guy.
There you go. And like I said, like I think I was just seeing a comment there that RB is putting about watching the circus. Do you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. Whether you wanted to watch it or not, or whether you were interested in the fight or not, whether you're a boxing fan or not, there was a little bit of you that had your interest sparked or intrigued. So you may not have watched it, but the first thing you did was when you wanted to know what the result was. So
imagine people who don't even watch boxing. They wanted to watch. Like, okay, Mike Tyson.
So, it's Mike Tyson. Yeah.
I wasn't staying up that late to watch the thing. I was gone. Like with the 5 shots and chill thing, I was gone by that time. I was flat out. You know what I mean?
I watched it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know Ovi watched it as well because I saw your videos. Oh.
I don't know how Ovi was still awake at that time, but anyway,
I was still chilling, watching the fight.
Anyway, so Bushido Brown did leave a nice comment in the chat. He said, well, not the chat, in the WhatsApp. He said, I think all those who said Mike Tyson would win should be live to announce how they are 0-2 on fight predictions. So big up Bushido Brown, man. Jeez. Let me read these comments and we're gonna get into it, man. Because in fact, something that's being Googled a lot right now, because this is the topic, is the Jake Paul Mike Tyson
I
fight.
knew, I knew, I knew definitely that would be one anyway. You know,
Yeah,
that would be
yeah,
one.
it is. Yeah, so it's still
That's why.
being
So
tonight.
that's why Netflix. That's why Netflix love him, and now he should go fight Dubois.
Don't.
Yeah, he's not doing
That's
that.
it. That's the last. I'm not commenting anymore about boxing.
He ain't doing
Cool.
that. He ain't doing that.
We'll
Good.
start something. We'll start something else here. Otherwise,
Exactly. Oh, we're live on Instagram today. So if you guys like culture, vibes, laughter, and a hint of drama and controversy, you are on the right channel. So let me read these comments, see what's going on. Gunjan thought there was no podcast today. Sorry, Gunjan. I was a little bit off yesterday. I went to an event, so I had too much to drink, so I was hanging today. So I need to recover. But yes, podcast today. Don't worry about it. We're here, aren't we? What did he say? Dream Productions is coming, which is third installment. Inside Out 11. I think this guy is promoting movies. What are you? YouTube.
I said,
How
Inside Out is shite as well right now. I've never watched it, but it just looks shite together.
I know, right? I wouldn't watch that. Like honestly,
No, like if you want to put up an animation, put up an animation that you get a bit of interest. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know.
I'm not a big fan of Inside Out either. I watched like the trailer and I was like, it's not for me. Let's see. So it's okay. That's the circus one. Wow. Okay. We all knew it was going to be. It was going to go. What? We all knew how it was going to go the moment the rules were leaked. Wow. Okay. You were that invested in it, Mr. Bushido Brown? I'd rather watch grass grow or Okoli Cuddle Fest. Wow. Don't let me see you opening your mouth about boxing ever again, Fatson. You're getting banned from boxing, Fatson.
apparently so, man. Apparently
Yeah,
so. I'll take my
right.
L. I'll take my L. I'll take my L. It's cool.
A true Man United supporter disappointment. Now let's not get too, let's not
do this.
put blanket disses here. All right. You support a finished boxer. What's he gonna do now, this AJ of yours? They're saying he should just take the money and retire. This is how bad it's getting now. So let's not go there, huh?
He's going to fight. Next time you hear he's going to fight Jake Paul or Logan.
Yeah, probably. He'll probably do one of those showbiz fights, won't he? Because that's
not
what
gonna
it
lie.
is now.
I'll jump in the ring for 10 mil. Easy work.
Yeah, who's not jumping in the ring for 10, 20 mil? But then again, it could be your last fight. Like literally, they could just do you and you end up in a hospital and there you go, done out of here. Ain't even seeing the 20 mil. Anyway, today obviously we're going to talk about what people have Googled so far in 2024. So we're just going to see the trends and see what people are doing. What people are interested in. It's we do this every year. But the way we used to do it, we've just changed it a little bit. Why are you in Femi's business? Oh my gosh. Why are you dragging us back? RB says, why are you in Femi's business? I told you, this woman, like, you know what her name is? Ralulu Delulu. That's what her name is. You know what I mean? Because this person thinks she's got Femi, aka AJ, on speed dial. What is this about, man? Come on now. Trust me, that name, I didn't create that name, by the way. I didn't create that name at all.
Wow.
The streets know why her name is that. Yeah, I always get. She's like, whoa! I always get my payback. If I speak, she says. Yeah, if you speak, it's so delusional. We know. We know. Anyway,
wow.
let me carry on. She's now riled up in the chat. So yeah, most Googled stuff last year. Obviously, we just changed it up a little bit because we used to Google we used to check the previous year, but we'll just check what people Google, in this year. And also we used to specifically check questions, but today it's going to be more of trends. Just looking at what people are Googling, topics, queries, whatever it is. So we've already covered the sports one. So the interesting stats is on the rising Google searches. So right now, it's the Jake Paul. The first thing that comes up is Jake Paul, Mike Tyson, which we've already spoken about. Let's see. It's number one, search number one in America, Canada, Australia, United Kingdom, New Zealand. Africa, like there's a map, and on Africa, it's just South Africa that was interested. Everywhere else, blackout.
I think we know why.
Blackout. So yeah, since we spoke about that, I will move on to the next part. Geez, it's crazy. It's crazy what people have been googling this year. In for some reason, people Googled the Indian Premier League. You know, I don't get that.
Indian.
Yeah, the Indian.
I think it's. I know. I'll say. I'll say it's the Indian who Googled it because
Yeah,
there's a big population of them boys. Like,
and
wow.
the top rising sports queries, yeah, not just topics. The top queries that people Googled. Number one, Jake Paul, Mike Tyson, Jake Paul. Number two, Tyson versus Paul. Number three, Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. It's literally just that fight, you know, that a lot of people are talking about. I don't know why. The top searches in sports was football. There's a surprise for you, you know. That was the top search.
Surprise.
The top topic was literally 2024. I don't know why people were Googling 2024 as a topic. So the top five is topic.
I'll say it's those weird people like, what is going to happen in 2024? They think the internet will predict.
AI. Let AI decide.
I'm telling you, there's some people that is weird.
I hear that, man. I hear that. So yeah, the top five topics has been 2024 football, sports association, Olympic Games, and game. You know, but the rising ones are more of the ones like Olympic Games is like top three. You got NBA also there. You know, considering that the NBA is in America, it seems as global because it's a global thing. And funny enough, the top searchers for the NBA is the Philippines for this year.
Wow.
The Philippines.
Yeah. The Philippines. The US is not even in top five. So you got
I'll agree with that, right? I'll agree. I'm not surprised. Because I'm telling you, I wouldn't be surprised. Philippines, Philippine, what do we call it? Philippines?
Filipino.
Filipinos.
Filipino?
Hey yo, what the fuck?
So I'll give it. They really love basketball. I know this, right? For example, now I know it's out of context, but the reason I've noticed that because when I was working in Foot Locker, right? That was back then, the 2022 with me on that. He told me, and I told you he was joking, is like, when you see a Filipino guy looking like Filipino, go to him. Just trust me, you'll get your sales, right? And I couldn't believe it until I seen them walking. Like, these guys will come in and buy, like, the straight get me 6 pairs of Jordan.
Just
or
like
basketball.
that.
Yeah, or without thinking twice.
Just
Anything
like
to do
that.
with basketball. They were buying, those jerseys. They'll buy everything to do with basketball. You could just sell them that and they'll just be buying.
It doesn't actually surprise me, because I went to university with a few Filipinos, and they were, it's mad. They were big on their basketball. Like the facts they can throw you about the NBA that I thought.
Man, don't know a lot of shit about NBA.
It's quite cool. Now you gotta give them respect for that, though.
Yeah.
Bushido even says that they're massive fans of basketball.
Yeah,
exactly.
Pac always play.
Manny Pac always playing. Oh, Manny Pacquiao, yeah, he's always playing basketball.
And actually, if you look back, like going back to boxing, his boots. I remember when he was active, he was always sponsored by Nike, but they always had an element of this basketball look to them as well.
Yeah.
If you look back, I don't know if that was intentional or that was just a style of boot that he had, but like his boxing boots always they resemble what a classic basketball sneaker would look like.
Interesting.
Speaking of Google search, the sexiest bald man of 2024. That is absolutely bullshit. I seen who it is. It's absolutely fucking Prince fucking.
Prince William. Yeah, I saw that one.
You see what money can do?
No way.
Who was voting? The Buckingham Palace or something? Was it just
I don't
Buckingham
know.
Palace that was allowed to vote?
But no, but I'm surprised. And then like The Rock is number 2.
The Rock's number 2.
Imagine in the world, like so.
Wait a minute.
Williams is the sexy boy man than fucking The Rock, like Dwayne Johnson, like.
Just Bushido. This is Bushido Brown's comment. I
I'm
was
just
snubbed as the sexiest fat black. Ah, no, please, somebody read this. There's too much going on here.
I'm the sexiest fat black man with an afro. I'm actually eating.
Wow.
I'm telling you guys.
What's wrong with you guys?
I was listening to this on the radio and like some girl she was asking, she's like, they're guessing the top 10, and she put Jason Statham. Like, no, Jason Statham is not even in the top 15.
What?
Yeah, man. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, who the fuck was voting?
No, honestly, it doesn't make sense.
Jason Statham is not even in the fucking top 15. Like,
But then again, you can say like no one expected the Philippines to be the country that Google basketball the most. So it's one of them.
Yeah, yeah, and that's why
you'd expect it to be America, but it's not.
Yeah, and that's why it's
so-
interesting. It's interesting to see what people really look at. To be fair,
Yeah.
and you'll be surprised, And this bold men one is an interesting one. The one that RB has just brought up. I think. Let me just show you a picture here.
Steve Austin is not even in it.
Steve Austin.
But there were weird people. I just forgot that because they mentioned the whole top 10. I was like, what?
But to be honest with you, I'm not concerned about that. But I guess you are.
See, I'm not bored. I'm not bored.
Justice for bold men and that.
Yeah, because I'm not bored, but I was just like, how does this work? It was really fun when I was listening to it on radio, because I was driving to work and they were talking about it. I'm like, okay, oh really? All right. Oh yeah, imagine Shaquille O'Neal is in top 5. Shaquille O'Neal is in top 5.
Okay, so here we go. So here's the graphic that was sent to me here. Sexiest bold man according to Reboots. Number 1 is Mr. Prince William.
Yes, those your man Ben Ginger.
9.88 rating. I mean, who is
That's
voting?
Samuel L. Jackson.
Brother. Apparently, Jeff Bezos.
Oh my God, no way.
What does this list have in common? All these 10 people. Have you seen a broke man here? Is there a broke man?
I remember, yes.
Money
yeah.
How is Terry Crews on here?
Yes, I remember they were saying that.
That guy has a 5 head. Well, how is he here?
Watch me.
Samuel L. Jackson, Samuel L. Jackson.
My aim is to become a millionaire, and me and my dreadlocks gonna make it onto the sexiest bald man list of all time. Watch.
No. Some of these guys here have compartments. Their heads have let's be serious. Shaquille O'Neal. I mean,
yeah.
Come on. Okay, this ain't right. This is off. RB says justice for Vin Diesel, man. His voice. All right, relax yourself. Steve Austin pulled the dirty business on WWE. That was all. It was all screenplay. If you haven't seen the documentary, then I can't help you. It was all just It was just scripted, basically. If you should watch the documentary. It's quite interesting.
Which documentary?
The McMahon one, the Vince McMahon one. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
You should watch that. It's very good actually because he, I know he's got a lot of allegations and all these things, but just how he built that empire, and
something else. Have you heard they're going the movie's Netflix now?
They're doing what?
If that doesn't scream Jake and Logan Paul to you, I don't know what else does.
What movie are they making?
They're not moving. They're streaming on Netflix apparently.
They're Wait. What are they streaming?
Yeah. Apparently, I think someone told me today it's from 2025. So Monday Night Raw and SmackDown.
Oh yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
all
You're
that's all on
WWE.
it's all on Netflix. You get all their WrestleManias and all that, which were a big thing, the biggest pay-per-view event
Dude.
ever
Yeah, but I tell you, no,
on
that's big money.
Netflix.
That's big money now
If
for.
that doesn't scream Jake and Logan Paul to you, these hustlers, don't tell me what like how a week less than a week after the Mike Tyson fight they announced that. You know what I mean? Anyway, guys, I gotta go. I'll leave you with that because I'm gonna get angry
Nice
at
one,
dinner.
man.
Peace and love.
Yeah.
I'll holla.
So that's
Uh,
what happened
uh,
too.
nice one, bro. Yo, say what's up to Fatson, guys. Say bye. What's up and bye to Fatson.
Good.
But nah. Honestly, this list, no.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this.
It's I
Somebody
don't
come and
know.
look at this.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know
Look at
who has been
Yeah, we don't know.
yeah,
I don't know
that
who put that list together. That was nonsense.
that's what I was thinking about. You know, about the wrestling. It's because of Logan, because Logan is in the WWE. I mean, yeah. So he must have something to do with it. That's where
Some
that's true.
influence. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right. That's right. Yeah. So justice for both men. I mean, come on, Prince William. Are they trying to win favors? I think they're trying to win favors.
yeah.
Yeah. So RB said justice for Kevin Moore, the guy who just swat. He's actually good, actually. But yeah. Anyway,
Like man, not even LL Cool J. You know what I mean?
LL Cool J. Know what I'm saying? Anyway, it is what it is. I ain't mad. It ain't my business. It ain't
Yeah.
the ladies should be mad, and obviously,
I'm
everybody
not bored.
who fancies bold men. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I
Um,
know. Mhm.
Moving on, right? Moving on. The next category that we were gonna look at is pop culture and entertainment, right? So I wanted to see what. Obviously, we've already delved into entertainment right now, but the
Yeah,
most searched for thing right now is Deadpool and Wolverine, right? So Deadpool and
yeah.
Wolverine is number one because obviously Deadpool and Wolverine was released recently. It's on Marvel now. It's on Disney Plus now. Finally, you know. So
Have you seen it?
I've started watching it, and I was gonna say when I started, at the beginning, I started watching. Sorry, this might be a spoiler for people who haven't watched Deadpool and Wolverine. When I started
Yeah.
watching the beginning, it starts at RB. Let me do a topic here. I'm doing a podcast. It starts with Deadpool uh,
Digging up.
digging up Wolverine's remains. So for people
Mm.
who hadn't watched Logan, and I was one of them, I didn't watch Logan.
Ah, you haven't seen Logan, so you're
I've
like, what's
seen it.
going on?
I went back and watched it because I thought like, when it came out, the hype was not that much, for that film when it came out.
Yes, I get you. Yes,
But
yes.
it's such a brilliant film. Like Logan, oh my, it's a good
Yeah,
ending.
that's the one with the kid, with the child, like the girl.
Yes, for me
So
it
you
was.
haven't, you have
Yeah,
never
go
watched,
on.
you never watched that, no?
No, I hadn't watched Logan because I'm a big
Mm,
X-Men fan, but I didn't
yeah.
like that that era was coming to an end, so I didn't want to watch it. I just kept brushing it off, if that makes sense.
Yes,
Because
yes, yes,
you remember they quickly brought in the new X-Men and whatever it is, but
yes, yeah,
it's a perfect goodbye for that era of X-Men, and I think
yes,
Hugh Jackman will be one of the best Wolverines ever. I think anyway.
yeah.
Trust one Tally to do everything backwards. Hey, I do things in my own time. What is wrong with y'all? RB is trying to get a dub basically. She's trying to just roast me at every opportunity. It's fine, man. Make it personal.
So the,
RB is a variable angel. Yeah,
the reason why, so that's why you didn't continue watching it. You wanted to watch the Logan first, yeah.
that's right. So I've only just started watching Deadpool. But again, if you haven't watched Loki, you won't understand some things as well. So I would say watch Loki as well because I've watched Loki. I love Loki actually. Loki's pretty cool.
I only
So
watched, I think, one season, and I was like, ah. But I know what you mean. Those guys who go through time and all that. Like, that's where you need to.
and,
You only
yeah,
understand if you watch Loki. Those guys that come in from
yeah.
those what you call them? Uh,
Time vaults. They come up with time
yes,
vaults.
yes,
Um,
them guys.
yeah. So yeah, the time variance authority. So yeah. Honestly, guys, the way Marvel has tied these things together is pretty cool. Obviously, they hired also they had a lot of criticism lately, because they've been ruining these new movies. That phase of their movies was not great because they brought in Inhumans and all these other things that people are like, what is this? Have you noticed they've brought out a trailer of what's coming out and what they're bringing out now? The new Captain America, all these other things. That actually looks good, but to be honest, I don't know. A lot of people are saying Marvel is done out here, man. To be honest,
it's time for DC, man, with the likes of Penguin.
Oh, Penguin! Oh, Penguin! Oh my gosh!
Is Penguin not one of the things really sexed this year, so far?
No, it's not. It's not even in the top 5. It's not even top 5. Before we go to Penguin, I predicted what was going to happen at the end. Like when I was watching the last episode. For those guys who haven't watched it, what he did at the end, I knew he was going to do it. I knew
beside the water.
Yes.
Yeah.
I knew he was going to do that. I was sat there with my missus. She could testify for this. I was like, he's going to do this. And she was like, no way. And he did it. I was like, well, that's what he is,
Yeah.
Bushido Brown says, watch Arcane. What's Arcane? What's that? Is that new? And I've heard the other one, Cross. I heard Cross is good as well. So
Cross is good, yes. Cross is good as well. Yeah, that's new on Amazon.
Watch Arcane. Okay. RB says this is war. Apparently, I brought her personal business. You might as well change your name to Rolulu Delulu. Just do it. Just do it. The top 5 search queries, in entertainment, right?
Yeah.
Deadpool Wolverine was number 1. Eurovision 2024. I don't know why.
Why?
2024. Is it Eurovision time? So around, let's see, around 5th to 11th May, Eurovision 2024 was searched a lot.
Yeah, because that was the time I think that they do the competition, and I think so.
And normally this is picked up by, in that period, how many times people are searching for this thing in that period compared to other, places or whatever.
Okay, yeah.
So Greece was number 1 for Eurovision. Cyprus, Malta, Iceland, and then Sweden. So obviously Europe. But then again, Africa, blackout. I mean, what is going on, my African people? Yeah? Why are we not showing up? What are we hiding?
Oh my God, no way.
But then for Eurovision, it's a very short period of time. It's really
Africa, they're busy. They're busy on TikTok these days.
That's the problem.
Busy on TikTok, man. Talking is actually go.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, Eurovision was one of them. Diddy is on this list as well. Supercell is on this list. There's quite a few things. Quite a few things that I don't know why Kamala Harris is on this list for top search topics in entertainment and arts. Is it because she brought the celebrities to her campaign?
I'd say so, maybe. Perhaps that's why. I'm surprised Trump is not somewhere around there, no?
I don't know. He might be. Who knows? Anyway, let's see what else. So P Diddy. Let's see. Okay, for out of curiosity, let's see who's which part of the world. And for P Diddy, right? I'll just show you the sparks. This man, if it was for good reasons, he would have made a lot of money in stock and stuff, right? But obviously, I'll show you the sparks, the spikes. Sorry. All right. So you can see, So you see obviously this is from the 31st of December. When the news broke, I think it was around March. So March is when the news broke. There was a little bit of
but December, if you remember, I think December it was after when Cassie. No, after Cassie, no?
After he dropped the case. Yes, after he settled the case. And then obviously the Cat Williams thing, and then the raid here. And then obviously going on, it's just the cases and all of that. But he's been trending throughout, so 2 big spikes. This one is a big one. I think this is when he got arrested, isn't it? In around the 29th of September. Big spike. So the man has been massive on. But you know where they search for Diddy the most? You'll be surprised.
Where? Europe.
Tanzania.
That's weird.
Oh my God.
For the first time in the African map, yeah, Tanzania, there's a lot of searches coming out of there for P. Diddy. US is number 3. Congo is number 2. We know why Congo was searching. Congo, I heard that matters of the waste. Congo really likes to know. I'll tell you what though. Number 4 is Ireland. I can understand because Ireland and US have a big connection, so I can understand that. But number 5 is UK. So the UK was the fifth country that was the most interested in what was going on with Diddy. But Tanzania wanted to know what was going on with Diddy. They know who he is.
Yeah.
They know who he is. But yeah, so that's arts and entertainment. That's pretty interesting. I'm gonna now go into technology, right? Because I think technology this year has been crazy. I would expect a lot of searches for, of course, the robot. If you remember that robot that came out.
Yeah.
Go on.
For me, I would say it'd be AI.
Yeah. AI. Let me see. There's not one for technology. There's computers and electronics. I'll try and see that. See if it comes up. Computers and electronics, Remaker AI, stuff like that. Samsung Galaxy S24. Let's see. They should put it in under tech, to be honest. iPhone 16 Pro.
Yeah, the new iPhone of the old iPhone.
Do you know what the most searched app is for this year?
Pornhub.
Huh? Pornhub.
Oh my God!
All right, I'll put this in the poll. Let's see if the chat get it. The most searched app, right? I'll give you a a few options.
I said Tinder.
You think? Actually, no. People are not lonely anymore. I think is the most searched app. Yeah, should I say app? Yeah, I'll say the most searched app app in 2024. Yeah. Is it A, WhatsApp, B, World Wide Web, so www? Is it Google? What else? Or is it X?
Huh?
Or is it X? Okay, so there you go, guys. Let me know what you think on that one. What do you think is the most searched app, right? Is it WhatsApp? Is it www, which means World Wide Web? You know, is it Google or is it X? What do you think, Obi?
Gotta be WhatsApp then.
We shall see what the chat thinks, and then we'll reveal that. While these guys are looking at that, I'm gonna see this most searched app thing. It was constantly trending from December 31st. So from the 31st of December to now, it has been up there, like literally up there. And the place that searches this thing the most is Bolivia. I don't know what's going on in Bolivia, but I will find out why they do that as well. Let me find out while these guys vote. Guys, can you please vote in the chat, please? Let's find out. Yeah, Bolivia. So I'm I'll ask my good friend co-pilot,
Bolivia.
Why?
Bolivia is famous for parties.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
The most.
If you remember Scarface, remember he had to go meet some guy in Bolivia, did he?
In Bolivia.
Your man, who's that? What was it? He went with the guy who was an undercover guard and they killed him on the plane.
Okay.
That guy was a Bolivian,
Interesting. Gunjan says some smart people also change their location, but everyone is changing to Bolivia though. Like, is everyone changing to Bolivia? I don't think so. I don't believe that. Let's see, guys. I'm gonna give you a few minutes to vote. There's a 50-50 between Google and WhatsApp.
Vivian, Bolivia. Everyone, Bolivia. Bolivia. Let's just blame it on them.
Okay. So the most searched app is WhatsApp, and it was searched the most in Bolivia. You wouldn't and there's actually a perfectly good explanation. According to Copilot, it says that Bolivia increased its internet penetration. So more people gained access to the internet, and there was a surge in the use of social media and messaging apps in Bolivia. It had a high number of mobile connections as well,
Yes.
which made it easier, obviously, for people to use apps like WhatsApp. As you know, WhatsApp is good for connecting with family. So, a lot of people will connect with family that way. So that is the reason Bolivia is top. Number 2 is Peru. Number 3 is Ecuador. Number 4 is Guatemala. Number 5 is Colombia. So it looks like in South America,
all these countries are countries that they were limited when it comes to using technology. You know what I mean? Because of what they're made of.
out of all these countries, like it's the South America that really uses really uses these apps, the WhatsApps and whatnot. That's
but now because they're allowed, because usually those countries they just use phones.
Okay, fair enough. If you're from that part of the country, can you please let us know why you guys were searching for WhatsApp a lot? I was go on. Go on.
Yeah, you never get Pablo Escobar on WhatsApp, like he wasn't allowed. You know what I mean? If he's connecting with his friends in fucking Colombia, Bolivia, it was all phone calls.
And the other thing is, obviously World Wide Web was also in that list, and it's again Bolivia who searched for it the most. What the hell's going on in Bolivia? What's the population of Bolivia actually? Let's check, because this is weird. What is the Ecuador is not a country to go to during COVID. People buried them like they buried in World War II. Wow. How do you know that? Nation of Bolivia. Yeah.
These are the people. It's him who searches things like it, but he puts his VPN to Bolivia.
Yeah. 12.47 million people in Bolivia. Interesting. Moving along. Moving along. That is an interesting thing. I wanted to check technology, but there's nothing specific on technology. It's more like internet, maybe science. Let me see if there's a science search. Nothing particular. There's a lot of AI searches. So a lot of people, wild robot, AI searches. But anyway, if you guys saw
So basically, people are so dumb, nobody was searching anything to do with school on the internet. They're so useless, nobody wants to be education anymore. You know what I mean? There's no one who's there, maybe has searching that how does this theory works, or you know what I mean? Like, everything is just rubbish and mock.
Jesus Christ.
Education is shit.
Just cram the exam. That's what they do. Cram the exam. Let's see. Cram it. So what else did I check? So did you see that Tesla's reveal of all these things that they did? All the things they're trying to release, the robot, obviously, the self-driving taxi, or whatever they call it. They call it a what? What they call it?
I don't know what the hell it was, but yeah, it was driving itself anyway. And Two Chains was full on talking to a robot. Did you see that video?
There's a rumor that they were using actual humans to interact with people using the robots. That's those are the rumors, basically.
They were what?
They were using people somewhere who were speaking through the robots, basically. So it wasn't exactly. They said it wasn't exactly the robot that was speaking. So some of it was an illusion, a little bit of an illusion, like a dream. They were selling a dream a little bit. It's not that these things were happening, but they were selling a little bit of a dream. That's what people are saying. The YouTube reactors. But yeah, it was an interesting thing. I think to see that we are very close to having robots that can assist us to do tasks and stuff like that. I think you've seen Tyson with a robot. You've seen Kim Kardashian have one. It's very interesting where the world is going, and everyone is just talking about AI this, AI that, and AI this.
But
And
why does really like those robots actually they resemble the ones in iRobot, right? You know?
because a lot of people think it's been inspired by that. So if people are already, we will address fears. When we see something we're familiar with that we fear.
Yeah, but like you'd make them different design. The design is exactly like the ones in iRobot. You know what I mean?
How do you want them to look like? E.T.? Is that what you want them to look like?
No, man, make a different design. Like he's made them exactly skinny. Well, why did he make them fat? You know, exactly skinny like the way iRobot were. Like exactly, they just skinny. You know?
Sorry, man. Sorry. Um, Gunjan says somebody clear up the Mars news. I see NASA is planning to go to Mars. I don't know about that. So anybody did go to Mars? SpaceX? Again, I'm not sure. I can't confirm this. I can't say I'm that enthusiastic on that, but I cannot confirm if they did. If you want, I'll find out later for you. All right, moving on. The last thing that we're going to check is environmental issues and health, right? I think I'll start with health, to be fair. See what people were Googling in terms of health, because this one, guys, I'm just going to share my screen, to be honest, because the most Googled thing, right? Right now, yeah? I'll share my screen.
STIs.
No. I'm telling you the world, I don't know where we're going, I really don't, but here
No,
it
but
is.
that is funny. Like I was reading on the radio as well. What's the first one?
Huh?
Yeah.
That is the
Mm.
topic. The query is excess heat. So let's see. Wow. So the most Googled thing constantly, for throughout the year has been fat.
Yeah.
And it's Jamaica that Googled fat. I'm gonna see why, because I think it's got to do with something else. Why did Jamaica make a Google fat?
I say because of their dance. You know, their dances they need a bit of fat. They need to go boom, 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 boom.
This is crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. So there wasn't a specific reason.
Mm-hmm.
Health and fitness trends. No, yeah. So Copilot doesn't know why Jamaica is the one, because it's very, like, you see, like the rest of the countries are not that much. Ethiopia is another one. Iran's the other one. But Jamaica was very, yeah. It didn't make sense to me when I saw it. It didn't make sense to me. But anyway, moving on.
Well, I think.
Of course, diagnosis, medical treatment. You were saying, sorry?
No, I was just saying I don't think there's a lot of fat people in Jamaica. I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, what's the? Let me check. Actually, obesity. What is the obesity rate?
Yeah.
The rate in Jamaica. In Jamaica, it says for men 36.9 of adults 18 years and over, and 18%. Wait, sorry. So that's for both. Oh no, that's for women. 36.9 for women and 18.1 for men. Wow. Okay. Compared to what? Let's say.
That's big, you know.
What's the obesity rate in the world? Let's see what the world is saying. So in the world, no, let's go America.
I'd say in the world, America takes 40% of it.
Actually, yeah. So America, up until 2023, it's 40.3%, the obesity rate in America.
Exactly.
So Okay, yeah, but for Jamaica, that's a bit much still. You know, it's a bit much. I can understand why. I don't know. Maybe there was a rise in something. You know, maybe something unhealthy or whatever. But that's weird. Um, Medical treatment. So number one was that. Number two was diagnosis. Three, medical treatment. Four was 2024 again. Five was hormone drug class. I don't understand why people were googling hormone drug class. You know, in Yemen. Yemen was
Mhm.
the biggest. Okay, hold on a minute. Let me check this. Why?
What's
And then Libya. See, it was most of it was just coming from the Middle East.
mm.
Why? Yeah, Libya, Syria, Iraq, Kuwait. Crazy. Why did Yemen Google drug class is a website? Drug class.
Wait, third cuts.
It says it's a way, yeah. So Yemen saw a high volume in drug class due to the ongoing conflict and involvement of drug trafficking in funding militant activities. The Houthi militia, in particular, has been heavily involved in the drug trade, using profits from illegal drugs like captagon, a form of methamphetamine, hashish, heroin, to fund their operations, and this has led to an increased public interest and concerns about different types of drugs and their classifications. Wow, who would have thought?
Mm.
Who would have thought? So Yemen, yeah. So I think around the Middle East. So there's probably people that are, yeah. That's crazy. Is there anything that you wanted me to check, Mister
No,
Ovituna?
no. I think
Let's
I
let's
think
see.
that pretty much covers most of the.
Let's see
Uh,
for all categories, yeah. So just for all, the one that's
mm,
trending now, the number one thing that's trending is European UEFA European Football Championship. I don't know why.
okay.
Let's see where it's trending, and this is so it's like one of the rising topics. It's probably because of the new rules, the new UEFA rules. Germany was number one, then Vietnam. And then, this is VPN. Vietnam, come on, and then Austria, then Switzerland, then Luxembourg.
You
I
know, I
think.
can't absolutely VPN because most VPNs, that's true. When you open them, straight away they throw you to Vietnam and all that. They like to
Yeah.
put you there. Mm.
And Amazon was the second most searched thing in 2024. Romania finished first on four different groups. By the way, what are we talking about? Is that the Nations League? I think I heard. Well, yeah. Let us know. Let us know. Let us know. Uh, I thought you meant Romania finished first on something else. Copa America in Uruguay, so it's the most Googled thing. It's the
Yeah.
most Googled thing right now. I'll check what the outright because these are just things that are trending right now, right? The
Mm.
outright most Googled topic is the weather. Can you imagine? I thought it's just the UK that spends time talking about the weather, but apparently
But me, I thought it would be Europe only. You know what I mean? Like we
people
don't care. In Africa, we don't care. But here, like I think we're more concerned because your day to day is built around weather. That's why in Europe, have you noticed that? Like here in
yeah,
Ireland, your day to day is built around the weather. So before, you would agree with me, where we come from, there was never a day you were going to leave the house and say, geez, today it looks like it's going to be too sunny and I should
mm,
dress this type of way. You were just taking your clothes and put them on. You didn't think either today's going to be too hot or it's going to be
nope,
too cold, you know?
nope. And normally
While here,
here you have to wear everything for we were preparing for all the seasons. A vest inside.
yes, well, exactly. Well, here, before you go to work, you check yourself. Like, the way is it today? Should I bring an extra jacket? You know?
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. Oh, there was some comments on on IG Live. It says, "How come the video? Hi there. How come the video is not showing the whole faces of you? Oh, sorry. Oh, is it because you're live on YouTube? Yes, it's because we're live on YouTube. Okay, so I'll end the live on Instagram because it's not showing our faces for some reason. Come on, Instagram, fix it. Um,
Mm.
yeah,
Mm.
that's why. So it's like showing half our faces, which is weird. Um, wow. This true? I've just seen something now on Instagram. Indians have now own more property in London than English people do.
Yeah.
I need to look this up. This is why they want to kick us out the country, man. Let's see. Indians. Do Indians more? Let me check that. Indians own more property in London than white people, than English people. English people. That's crazy.
Well, English people should have.
Who is buying their land? Wow, this is true according to Copilot, but I'll verify this. This is according to ncest.com. So it's a
but England shouldn't have gone and fucked with them in the first place back in the days. So they're back.
Wow, this is insane. This is insane. Clean sweep. Oh, so RB's talking about Romania in the Nations League. You know, the Nations League is a glorified friendly tournament that nobody cares about, by the way. Let's see how Romania does in the UEFA Champions, the Euros. You know, let's see how they do there. Because the Nations League ain't nothing. And also, the different types of groups. There's a group for the elites, and there's a group for the shit teams. So where's Romania? Let me check. You know, since
Gunjan, like England was down there for 200 years. You know what I mean? Taking price and everything. Now it's time for India to come and take what you've taken back, you know? Simple, man.
That's crazy, though, if you ask me. That's crazy. Even though it spilled the blood to independence. I mean, if you have to, they did what they needed to do to survive. So let's see. Let's see what this lady was talking about. Yeah, that Romania is top of the group. Oh, so Romania is top of a group. Here are the teams that it's Group C. It's Group C. It's League C, Group 2. So at least it's in the second best league, second best group in that league. Yeah. So at least because in the league you've got teams. In this league it's got teams. I'm going to share my screen, to be honest. You know, if you ever want to see a hater, just search Wantali on social media. But you spoke about it, so I went to check. Okay, so let's check Romania, yeah? Let's check Romania, because this is what you're saying, right? It's a glorified, anyway, the Nations League. Get out of here. Romania is number 1. Number 2 is Kosovo. What the hell is what's Kosovo, man? What's Kosovo in football? Cyprus in football. Lithuania, seriously, in football, you know? Anyway, don't worry about it. Once you I think when they get promoted, they'll go into Group 1 where there's Sweden, right? Sweden, Slovakia, Estonia, Azerbaijan. I mean, in there, Estonia, Azerbaijan, maybe you can beat them, but Slovakia and
that's where they're gonna meet the real stuff.
We'll see. But to be fair, it's quite impressive. 6 wins. They've scored 18 goals, conceded only 3. Not bad. No, we shall see. This is good. We like this. This is very good. So congratulations to Romania. So is it in the knockout? I think there's the knockout stages now, isn't it? For this.
Yeah.
You know, we'll see. So who are Romania playing in the knockouts?
It's gone to the knockout stage. I don't know who they have, who they got anyway.
RB, you know. Malayans are talking with their big 3 qualifications ever. This is not about the Europe though. Malawi is in Africa. Didn't you check? You want us to get the? Maybe we should get the, the map. Scandinavia. These are Eastern Europe. Yeah. So most of them are Eastern Europe. That's right. But trust me, Romania ain't shit at football. They ain't shit.
No.
How many trophies has Romania won? Let's check.
No, Romania will get bent by Turkey. Trust me.
Oh.
Because remember, Turkey, even the last Euros, they get problems.
Really?
Yeah, man. They were playing very, very good. They were actually good. They're actually surprised. They're surprised.
Mate, last time Romania won a trophy is 1985-86. But this is But this is it's not even the national team. It's like a Romanian club. Okay, this national team. Let's see. Last thing we'll check here. So Balkan Cups, apparently. What's a Balkan Cup? So it's won 3 Balkan Cups, 1929, 1933, and 1936. All this noise for a Balkan Cup. Come on now. All right, you know what?
I think it's a medal for participating.
No, maybe it's for their region. I think it's for the region. It's a regional cup. Okay, congratulations to you guys. You know, you won a cup. Guys, hope you enjoyed that. Hope you enjoyed that.
Yeah.
The trends and all that. We gotta go, but before we go, Chichewa word of the week. The Chichewa word of the week is Mafunso, aka questions. You know, Mafunso. So it's linked to. It's obviously linked to the topic. So, aka questions. If you didn't watch last week's 5 shots and chill, check it out, man.
Check it out. Go and find out the madness.
we had a surprise winner, Mr. Fatson. At least he won something, huh?
Yeah,
at least
for once.
he won something.
Because it's something he didn't have to predict. That's why he won. Anything with predictions, he loses. You know what I mean?
Jesus is Lord.
This guy's getting roasted in.
I'm telling you, my guy.
No, he was watching. Fatson is watching. He said, "Whoa." The Chichewa word of the week is Mafunso. He only won because I used to care for him. Please. The man got his points. He had a steal. He got his points. You guys gave him CJ's points, so it's your problem. You lost because of charity. That's your problem. But guys, have a good weekend. Hope you enjoyed this.
Weekend, guys. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do anyway.
That's right. That's right. As we conclude the year, obviously, I think we've got a few more shows left, and then we'll break up for Christmas. Obviously, a Christmas show is coming. Let us know if you want me to do something special for Christmas or whatever it is. You know, I'm sure we'll have a Christmas quiz. You know, maybe even Ovi will sing Christmas songs or whatever it is. Maybe
we're gonna sing, "Oh, Jolly Golly Buffetta, Jolly Golly Buffetta."
He's a jolly good fella, boss. He's this language very hard. All right, guys. Thank you very much, guys. Take it easy.
Cheers, guys.